Did you know that immigrants make up California's 27% population? Well, if we put that into perspective, we are a community filled with student immigrants, immigrant workers, and immigrant families. CHIRLA is a nonprofit organization that simply fights for the rights of immigrants and helps families stay together by protecting innocent people from deportation. It is important to acknowledge CHIRLA as a needed organization here in California because they're the ones who are able to advance the human and civil rights of immigrants and refugees. This organization is something I feel very passionate about because I am a product of immigrants, and I also have two older sisters who are dreamers and depend on CHIRLA to continue living and working here in the United States. I know CHIRLA has helped my family by keeping us together, and I know that CHIRLA has and continues to help many more families. My name is Heidi Octaviano, and the organization I'm going to be focusing on today is CHIRLA. As you can see, CHIRLA's headquarters is located in West 3rd Street, Los Angeles. This organization stands for the Coalition for Humane Immigrant Rights of Los Angeles. An actual fun fact about CHIRLA is that they were awarded the GuideStar Gold Seal of Transparency 2020 and the Charity Navigator 4-Star Charity, which defines them as the highest approval of a nonprofit organization. I want to encourage you to take the time to volunteer, sign petitions, or write to our representatives to serve as safety for the immigrant, human, and civil rights. In this presentation, I am going to primarily discuss one of the many ways CHIRLA supports the lives of immigrants by their need for health care insurance and how CHIRLA has offered access to that. With that information, I hope you will notice why your help is very much needed because a world without CHIRLA will keep many people scared to live a normal life here in California. As I stated, many immigrants have had poor access to a proper healthcare plan. I find it to be a right that immigrants must have access to a healthcare plan, especially during these difficult moments of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many immigrants have been afraid of going to get medical assistance due to the fear of deportation. According to LAist.com, there was an interview with CHIRLA's education coordinator, Jessica Huerta, who examines the fears of illegal immigrants during the COVID-19 pandemic. Huerta states, even if they are sick, they won't seek the care because they are afraid of the things like the public charge rule, or they don't have access to technology to apply or even find resources. What this proves is that many immigrants who are sick will often go unassisted because they are anxious about what might happen if they speak out. An organization like CHIRLA focuses its attention on issues like this because they believe that everyone should be able to have a genuine healthcare plan no matter their legal status. CHIRLA has helped deteriorate the sphere of immigrants by providing access to a proper healthcare plan by receiving a grant from Covered California in 2008 after the Affordable Health Care Act was passed. Some of CHIRLA's greatest work include this push towards receiving grants for the better of a healthcare system for immigrants. According to CHIRLA's website, we learned about their fight towards a basic human right. They state, we helped identify over 360,000 individuals who were eligible in California for coverage under this program. This work and our advocacy helped when California expanded full scope Medi-Cal to all children, regardless of status in 2016. What this proves is that CHIRLA has already dedicated time to make a difference against this conformity of immigrants lacking a healthcare plan. This change, CHIRLA undoubtedly provided stress relief upon illegal immigrants who are constantly living in a panic of not being able to take their children or themselves to seek medical attention because of their legal status. But what would life look without CHIRLA? According to CHIRLA's website, Trump's executive order on September 5th, 2017 stopped new DACA applications and limited renewals, which increased the likelihood of immigrant deportations and separation of families. Without a doubt, if something like this were to happen again, immigrants would have to continue their fight if they have the help of their communities. I wanted to bring up this quote from Sherman Alexie's The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian because I found it very relevant to the topic of CHIRLA. Alexie states, "And a warrior isn't afraid of confrontation." This organization represents a lot of what Alexie writes about in this semi-autobiographical novel, and that includes the persistent fight towards basic human rights. A warrior, in this case, can be referenced towards this organization, CHIRLA, by the way they have fought against many authoritative figures to get where they are today in helping immigrants. Nonetheless, CHIRLA has positively impacted the lives of so many immigrants. And with that, I urge you to contribute to the cause of this organization. We need CHIRLA. Take time to volunteer or sign petitions on CHIRLA's website to serve as a security for immigrant human and civil rights. Because not only is CHIRLA's goal to provide healthcare, but many other goals, including DACA, where your support is also needed. After dedicating time to volunteer work or signing petitions, you will be supporting an organization that will provide a better healthcare system for immigrants. CHIRLA advocates for those undocumented immigrants who are discriminated against. And without CHIRLA, immigrants will only continue to fear for their lives. I want us to remember that both our advocacy and activism are needed in organizations like CHIRLA. If you reunite by volunteering, attending events, signing petitions, or even subscribing to CHIRLA.org, we have the power to show a difference in our community. By joining the fight CHIRLA approaches, we can help not only immigrant workers or immigrant students, but we help immigrant families. Use your voice for those who are unable to speak up for themselves. Let us use our voice together for immigrants. Thank you.